Click that button. Go crazy. So the medical examiner is basically breaking down Young Dolph's autopsy, what actually caused his death and how he actually passed away, fam. So yeah, leave a like and leave a bunch of comments, bro, because I'm literally playing it back and I was like 5-7 minutes in.
E-B-U-R-Y.
Thank you. Dr. Where are you from?
West Regional Forensic Center.
Okay, what's your position?
I'm an assistant medical examiner.
I'm eating, by the way, y'all.
And how long have you been in that position?
5 years.
Okay. And what does your job consist of?
Performing autopsies.
Okay. So could you tell the jury a little bit about your educational background?
So I attained my Bachelor of Science in Biology at Howard University. After that, I completed my medical training at Howard University College of Medicine. I did an anatomic and clinical pathology residency at Washington University in St. Louis. And then I did some forensic pathology fellowships at St. Louis University.
Okay. And are you board certified?
I am.
And are you a licensed physician in Tennessee?
I am.
Okay. So my next question is, what exactly is forensic pathology?
It is a specialized branch of medicine that uses medical legal approach to death and disease.
Okay. And what does a forensic pathologist do?
So they perform autopsies to determine cause and manner of death in certain cases based on your jurisdiction.
Okay. Can you tell us what is an autopsy?
An autopsy is basically an external and internal examination of a deceased person, and you do a basic overview of external, noting any trauma, medical disease, or any findings like tattoos or scars, and then internal examination to note if there's any injury or medical disease, and with all of that,
Hold on, y'all. I'm about to be back.
determine what caused the death of a person.
Okay. So what are the different stages of an autopsy?
So it kind of starts with the investigation, and with the investigation determine what level of autopsy needs to be performed. And first stage would be reviewing materials. The next stage is determining if x-rays or anything needs to be done. And then external examination, once the body is undressed and photographed, the doctor will take external view of the body, noting any demographic information like hair color, eye color, if there are teeth, their tattoo scars, then note any medical intervention, if they were having IVs, and also any medical disease, if they had any changes on their bodies, and any trauma is assessed externally.
Have you ever performed an autopsy?
I have.
About how many would you say?
Over 2,000.
So, could you explain to the jury exactly what does cause of death mean?
So cause of death is the immediate reason that
They asking all these questions, y'all, because they want to make sure and they want to show other people that she's legit. She ain't playing with shit. She ain't gonna lie.
to a person no longer living. So it's more what occurred in the body that led to death. So if you were shot, it might lead to...
Yo, am I tripping? Is she trying to get in the camera? Like, she trying to show her little lip gloss and her damn, her red eye shadow, whatever the hell it is.
So the...
Shorty, you put a little bit too much makeup on. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Circumstances around those causes.
And then them ears, they point at hair. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Something that happened naturally that your body...
But I guess you look nice.
That's natural. If it's something that happens to another, it might consider a homicide. If it's something that is happened in the course of doing something else, but it wasn't intentional to cause death, like an accident.
Have you ever testified about your findings in court before about an autopsy?
I have.
Okay. Have you ever been qualified as an expert witness in the courts of this county or any other county?
I have.
Okay. And how many times about that?
Okay, 4 times in Shelby County and a little bit more than that in outside counties in Tennessee and in St. Louis City and John St. Louis counties. Missouri counties, I should say.
Your Honor, I now tender Dr. Chandler as an expert in forensic pathology, and ask that she be allowed to state her opinions as to a reasonable degree of certainty, medical certainty.
Specifically as her expertise and have no objection.
Thank you. I'm qualified Dr. Anthony Mary as a expert in the area of forensic pathology.
Thank you. So, Dr. Scantleberry, I now want to ask you about a specific autopsy. Autopsy number 20212619 for Adolph Gordon Jr. Did you perform this autopsy?
I did.
Do you recall when the autopsy was performed?
Why she look so nervous?
2021.
She look extremely nervous doing this. It's either she don't be used to like coming to court, cause like to be a medical examiner, I'm pretty sure you should be used to coming to court. Cause like out of all the damn bodies you cut up, a lot of them have to be from crimes. So obviously you probably would have to attend court a lot, right? And baby, let me let you know, we're not gonna tell you that. Because I realize if you got a job like this, like you gotta be into some, crazy things, fam. Like to be willing to do this job every day, fam. I could imagine.
Same with them people that be working at the funeral homes. They be putting them fucking people that be in the coffins, and them people that be working at the hospitals where they gotta put the dead bodies all the way in the basement. That's the same thing. These people I know they be fucked up in the mental.
How many dirty booties she run into in a day, fam? Like she sees so much dirty booties, it make no sense, fam. I'm talking about nothing surprises her. Can't be, fam. Like this is it's just hard for me to think. Like damn, she really sit here and cut folks up every day. You had to be one of the people that cut extra frogs at your science class. In middle school, we cut the frogs. She took everybody's frogs and cut it for them. She looked uncomfortable in front of the judge, though. But although I don't find it, pleasing to do, we do need people like this, though, man.
Did you make a report as to your findings and conclusions as a result of the autopsy of Mr. Gordon?
I did.
Okay. I'm going to pass you a document. So do you recognize that document I just handed to you?
I do.
And what is it?
It is my autopsy report and some supporting documents.
Is that your signature down at the bottom?
It is.
Okay. Your Honor, I would like to have the autopsy report entered into evidence and marked as an number exhibit.
No objection.
This is a welcome.
She probably never examined a famous person before, so that's probably what it is.
Document entitled Office of the Medical Examiner, West Tennessee Regional Forensic Center. Name of the decedent, Adolph Robert Thornton Jr. With the state number 21-7-4134. We'll mark this as Exhibit 27.
I don't know why she turned over her badge, because everybody just said her name. Anybody watching this know her name and how she looks. So.
So now I just want to go over the autopsy report a little bit. First, I want to ask you, how did your autopsy proceed? Where did you start?
So I started with being notified of the death, and then I reviewed the investigative material that the medical legal death investigator performed, or produced, and then I had requested what I needed done for the case. So it would start with me getting x-rays, and then the autopsy technician would be weighing the decedent. They would be taking measurements, and then they would undress them after taking pictures and documenting what they found on the body. And then after pictures are taken of the overall body and certain findings of the body, then more specific photos are taken of the injuries that were found on the body. And then I would start my external examination with everything, all the findings, and then measurements of all the injuries that are on the body. And after that, I performed the autopsy with the assistance of the autopsy technician with their eviscerated body, and I would note what was injured and what was found in each body cavity, and also going to the head.
So during the course of the autopsy, you said pictures were taken.
Yes.
Did you take pictures?
Yes.
Okay. actually going to hand these to you one by one. Can you tell me what you see in that picture?
So this is the right side of the head and neck, showing a large wound on the right jaw.
You can place that one down.
So, because these have been previously marked, I need to know which one you're seeing.
Your Honor, this is actually going to be exhibit number 16, previously marked. And now as to the exhibit number 17, previously marked. Dr. Chandler, can you tell us what you see in that picture?
Yes. This is the back side of the body, noting mostly highlighting the right back with several wounds, and some wounds are noted on the left side of the back as well. And you can see the wound.
Dang, so he got hit in his jaw and his back multiple times. So he must have got hit behind first and then turned around.
Jaw.
You can place that one down as well. As to exhibit number 18, could you tell me what you see in that picture?
So this is the front side of the body, highlighting the left side, and it shows some gunshot wounds here.
You can place that one down. And as to exhibit number 19, what do you see in that picture?
So this shows the right wrist and hand, and a little bit of the forearm, and it shows some gunshot wounds. This one mostly had.
Dang, how many times he got shot? The jaw, a couple on his back, and then his wrist / hand. Damn. That nigga was feeling them bullets.
And this is exhibit number 20. Could you tell us what you see in that picture?
So this is the wound of the left forearm. Right here, it shows a gunshot wound of the left forearm.
And exhibit number 21. What is shown in that picture?
This is an overall picture of some of the clothing that was removed from Mr. Thornton.
Okay, you can place that down. And exhibit number 22, is this also
Remove coat.
some of the clothing?
Yes. This is a shirt. It has some markers that indicate where some defects in the clothing were found.
Is that the front or the back of the shirt?
These are it looks like the back.
Okay. And you can place that one down as well. And exhibit number 23.
That's why she look uncomfortable, because
What do you see in that
she got to see these uncomfortable
This
pictures.
is the front of a shirt, and it also has some markers indicating where some hole defects were found.
Okay. You can place that one down. And exhibit 24.
This is an undershirt with markers showing where defects were found.
Okay. You can place that down. And exhibit 25.
This is overall of some property that's found on Mr. Thornton. It has money, some jewelry, some cars, and a condom.
Okay. Place that
Damn,
down.
a condom
And
is crazy
exhibit
work.
26. What is
You know, he was a rapper. Come on. If he found a bad bitch, you know, and y'all forgot he had kids and I think a wife or a girlfriend or something. So he probably was making sure to wrap it up. He didn't want that many kids if he probably knew he was gonna die.
that one?
He got a wife, bro.
Is
What y'all trying to say, my boy Ted?
fragments from the right jaw that were recovered.
Okay, you can place that one down. Your Honor, we are asking that those photos that have been previously marked be entered into evidence.
Will mark exhibits. Will enter into the evidence. Exhibits 16 through 26 that have been previously marked and identified by this witness into evidence. Have you not done that already?
I'd like to have those papers back. Your Honor, may I have permission to publish to the jury?
Briefly approached.
She looking like, damn, I know y'all want to see them damn pistols for real. Them some disturbing images from the sounds of it. She talking about removed colon and all type of stuff like that. Damn, bro.
They probably tried to save him at the hospital.
A lot, bro. These dudes who did that, they should get their ass locked up for church key.
For life.
Alright, this wild, man. And your goof ass only got $800. Crazy work, ain't it?
Again.
Okay. And if you could just remember once in a while, and if you can't hear me, let me know.
Ms. Williams, I'm gonna ask you to do the same thing.
Absolutely. Okay. Dr. Sandberg, I believe this one might be a little bit blurry, but could you tell the jury what is actually shown in this photo?
Okay, so this is showing his. Do you have a pointer for any chance?
Let's try to hold that first one at the top.
Thank you. All right, so to orient everyone, okay, so this is the top of his head. This will be his torso here. This is the right side of his body, his ear, and this large defect here, the gunshot wound on the right jaw. And this is, well, I can't really see it that well. This is the placard with the scale and case number indicating which case it belongs to.
So for this one, did the bullet or bullets hit anything as it passed through the body?
It did.
Okay, what joint did it hit?
It struck the skeletal muscle and caused a lot of fractures to the mandible, the lower jaw, and it caused fracturing around the gums where the teeth are located in the lower jaw.
And your medical opinion with this wound be catastrophic or fatal?
Potential.
Okay. Move on to the next one. And just so remember, I am going to order of the exhibits.
Thank you.
Okay, so the headshot wound was potential. We want to hear what was for certain a fatal shot.
Dr. Sandberg, can you tell us what we're looking at right here?
That means that probably wouldn't have caused him to die.
We're looking at the back of the body. The head is here. Head is here. And his feet would be down here. This is his right arm. This is his left arm. And you can see this area here, there, and you're not so great. Some over here and another there. Those are gunshot entrance wounds.
Dang, so he got hit 5 times in his back.
Yes.
So, for the torso in this area, how many entrance wounds did you have?
For the torso, 8.
Okay. Were there any exit wounds?
Yes.
Okay. How many exit wounds were there?
4.
Was that near the back of the torso or the front?
Front of the torso.
Okay. And did any of these bullets hit any vital organs as they passed through the body?
They did.
And what did it hit?
It hit the right lung, liver, the thoracic aorta, which is a major blood vessel that supplies blood to the whole body, small intestine, several ribs, and some vertebrae.
Damn. His spine, bro.
Those wounds
Well,
be
if he did survive, he probably would have been in a wheelchair for life.
potentially fatal.
Yes.
Definitely.
But that's what killed him. That's what killed him. I know it wouldn't have been him getting hit in the lung or the liver, because you can get it at the lung or liver. The fact that it hit him in a major blood vessel, that's what killed him. It's them shooting him in his stomach or torso.
Those are the definite fatal ones.
About the trajectory of the bullets as it passed through the torso. What directions were they coming from?
So for these wounds of the torso, they had a very mixed pattern. but most of them, the general tract is forward.
Okay. So it came through
The back to the front. Yes.
Okay. Moving on to the next one. This is exhibit 18. What did you tell us what we're looking at?
This is the front of the body, mostly the left. This is his left arm here, his head is here, and his lower body would be here. And it can show a gunshot wound here and here.
And are those exit wounds or entry wounds?
Exit wounds.
And how many did you say again that you calculated? Okay. Moving on to the next one. This is exhibit 19. Dr. Sandler, can you tell us what we're looking at right here?
This is the right side of the body, mostly highlighting the right upper extremity. This is the forearm here, the wrist, and the hand. And it highlights a large wound, gunshot wound of the right wrist.
This is exhibit number 20. Does this also show upper extremities?
Yes.
Okay. So how many wounds are in this exact picture?
One.
Okay. Moving on to the next exhibit, which is exhibit 21. Now, are these the victim's clothing?
There.
Okay. So, exactly what did he come to? What was he wearing when he came to you?
These clothes.
Okay. So we have two shirts, pair of jeans, boxers, shoes, and socks.
Correct.
Okay. Was there any property found in his clothing?
They were.
Okay. And this is exhibit number 22. And Dr. Stanberry, if you could just give me some clarification here. Are these white squares showing where there are holes in the clothing?
Correct.
Okay. Are there arrows on those white squares?
They are.
Okay. All right. And about how many holes in the clothing did you calculate?
I did not have those.
Okay. Thank you. And the next picture is exhibit number 23. Now, it looks like the same photo, but is this the front or the back of the shirt?
This is the front of the shirt.
Okay. And do those white squares also indicate holes in the clothing?
Correct.
And exhibit 24, looks like this is an undershirt. And the same thing as the last shirt. Do those white squares indicate holes within that garment?
Correct.
Okay. And the next exhibit, number 25. Can you tell us what we're looking at right here?
So we're looking at the overall view of property that was found on or in pockets of clothing for Mr. Thornton.
Okay. Were there any ones found with his clothing?
I don't recall.
Okay.
What was that response? I don't recall.
And on to the final exhibit, number 26. What are we looking at, Dr. Stanley?
This is the brown areas of envelope that we use to package any ballistics that we recovered from the body. And these are multiple bullet fragments that were recovered in the right jaw.
Okay. Regarding the bullet fragments that were recovered from the right jaw, would it be within your job duties to conduct tests on those fragments?
No, it would not.
Okay. And do you happen to know whether or not the murder weapons were recovered in this case at all?
Not at the time I did the case, no.
Okay. So if the murder weapons were recovered, would it be within your job duties to conduct testing?
It would not be.
Just a couple more questions. So, Dr. Stanley, what is the toxicology test?
At at the time of autopsy, we take certain fluids, usually blood, sometimes liver, and certain fluids also from the eye, and we submit it to a toxicology lab, and they run a particular test that I order, and based on the drugs that they look for in that particular test, it would test it against the blood, and whatever is detected would be read as a positive finding.
Okay. And the toxicology test a standard part of an autopsy?
Most cases, yes.
Okay. And did you conduct a toxicology test for this victim?
I did.
And what were the results of that test?
It was the active ingredient of marijuana was detected.
He was high.
So,
Yeah, he was high. That's probably why he bled so much. I'm not gonna lie to you.
as to the total entry wounds to this victim, how many were there?
20.
20. Okay. How about the exit wounds?
20.
Okay. And do you, in your medical
Yeah,
opinion,
he wouldn't have survived that.
is gunshot wounds enough to cause death?
They were.
Okay. And within a reasonable degree
More
of
than enough.
certainty, did you render an opinion as to the cause of this victim's death?
I did.
What was the cause of that?
Gunshot wounds of the head, torso, and neck.
Okay. And did you render an opinion as to the manner of death?
I did.
And what was your opinion?
Homicide.
Your Honor, I will pass it.
Mr. Evans,
Thank you, Your Honor. Is that the question?
That was intentional too. That many shots.
You were asked about entry wounds and versus exit wounds, and I think you said there's 20 entry wounds and 4 exit wounds. You were also asked some questions about ballistics, or use the term ballistics. As far as ballistics go, within your job, your responsibilities, do you recover bullets from the body that are still in the body at the time of the
He's trying to see what type of bullets is used. The Draco. Or the damn
So
Glock.
I recovered 4 bullets related to this shooting, and then there were 3 others that occurred that he had in his body from before. So remote bullets I found. 3.
Oh, he already had bullets.
How many shots in under his hand?
Yes.
Okay. So 4 related to the shooting.
Yes.
And then, does that include fragments, or is that a different category?
So in this case specifically, he had several fragments, and some due to evidentiary value very small. I didn't recover all of them, but I recovered the larger ones. Yes.
Okay, and is that inclusive in the number that you just gave me of the bullets recovered?
Yes.
Okay. Were some of those intact?
Most weren't.
Most weren't.
Yeah.
But to your recollection, were any intact? One was intact.
What type of bullet it was?
And
All of it just
it
adds
would
the
be
type of bullet.
your procedure and policy as the medical examiner to package any of those bullets and bullet fragments in the brown envelope, right? And send those back to law enforcement to let them do any potential ballistic firearms testing on them, correct?
Correct.
And did you do that in this case?
Yes.
Thank you.
That's about it. We just want to see what bullet it was in them. Because my client had a Glock. Your client had a damn Draco. Better not be no 5'7". Alright, y'all. So what I gathered here is, damn, this is a very sad ass situation.
Right.
Me personally, I feel like they should just took the condom out of the equation, knowing that he has a wife, you feel me, and family that's looking at this case. But they don't care. That condom don't seem too important. Y'all should have kept that ducked off or something like that. But for the most part, damn man,
Right.
this was a very uncomfortable video to listen to. But hopefully y'all got some answers.
That's crazy. I loved him, bro. So he knew it was coming though, one way or another, because he missed death twice. His car got shot up, and he got shot at a show before. So he knew his time was coming, but I wish he moved a little bit smarter and got a bulletproof vest or something if he knew he was in his city, But it is what it is. Like, comment, subscribe, y'all.